All right, as we continue our exclusive Rush Limbaugh, Rush, this may go down as your greatest rant ever, but the most important because of no, I'm serious. I'm being extraordinarily objective.
What happens when you have a lot of. It's what happens when you have a lot of time. So I appreciate that, Sean. You're very, very generous.
Listen, this is really important. What I'm going to ask you. You say we must defeat them. 2020 is around the corner. How?
Well, obviously, defeating him requires the president being reelected. And I'm going to tell you, in my estimation, the one thing that he needs to zero in on is immigration. I know he wants the Republican Party to become known as the party of health care, because that's a tangible thing that really matters to every human being in this country. But I'm telling you, he was elected on immigration and stopping it. Sean, we suspended immigration in the United States from 1920, I think, 1 through 1965, in order to assimilate all those who had come into the country legally from the late 1800s through 1920, Ellis Island and all that. We had to assimilate them. They had to become Americans. They had to join American society, American culture. That isn't happening. We have a political party opening the border for illegal immigrants that come. What happened to the rule of law? I think the president should shut the border. If he shuts the border and builds the wall, there is nobody, Sean, that can beat him in 2020. It remains the issue for the vast majority of freedom-loving, Constitution-loving, American-loving citizens. If it doesn't happen, the country that we know and love, there's always going to be an America, but it's not going to it's not going to remain a constitutional republic as founded if we don't get ahead. It's nothing about these people that makes them bad. It's the rule of law. Once you allow people to break the law, once you signal lawlessness is okay, then where does it stop? These people are not being conditioned to assimilate. The Democrats don't want them to assimilate. The Democrats want to keep them poor, want to keep them dependent so they will always vote Democrats. The Democrats are not compassionate people. The Democrats need a permanent underclass. They want these people to come in here, remain poor, remain in need. If they're going to be here, let's turn them into productive people that can help this country grow. But right now, we've got to stop the flow. And if Trump does that, Sean, with a wall or shutting the border for a little while to make sure we get a handle on those who are in the country now, nobody can beat him.
Let me go to the other issue, and that is the economy, foreign policy. Here's the bigger question. Where is the backbone of other Republicans? I'm not a Republican. I'm not registered Republican. I'm a conservative because I think they're weak. Where is their backbone?
Well, we talk about this a lot every time we get together. And look,